left. Let's hop back over. Alrighty. Apologies for the late start, everybody. So I've taken some precautions just so a repeat of Friday doesn't happen, so we should be all in the clear. So, when last we left off, turns out that also, again, the church had nothing to do with all the Omnis shutting down, although he thinks he knows who did it, which, boy, that sounds very familiar to how Chapter 1 went, but they're thinking it might be one of the other 3 houses that might have done it, which is why we're going to check in on them next. This is also why we're going to be taking the ship class of the previous, the Church of the Singularity type, because they tend to go a lot on frigates. If I remember correctly, the faction we're going to be dealing with primarily does fighters. The downside of this is that I'm going to have to try and keep up my damage over time going, because I do bonus damage against enemies that have negative effects on them, but I debuff against enemies that don't. But I also get a bunch of weapons right from the start. Like that matter destabilizer thing that was annoying as heck to deal with last time. Anywho. Like that. And... oh, right, I forgot. We got a new... yeah, I'll take you. The other guys are still growing back. So we'll start off. He's got a good amount of... yeah. And then I'll want... I'd prefer if I could get somebody with both fight and demolition over fight and flight, but hey. We'll try... both these actually have pretty good traits for the actual fighting, so... we get 3 hull parts, 3 hull right from the start as well. Yeah, sorry. Very shaky, slow start today. Okay. Here we are, Admiral. The sectors of the House Akibara Sung. No surprise when I'm not detecting any Omnis. I suggest we tread carefully. An Imperial battleship. I'm guessing they won't greet us with gift baskets. Maybe the shutdowns brought the House Telos and Akibara Sung closer together. You never know. Do you think the original Hawks was this naive? Come on, let's see what we can find out. Look alive, crew. Oh, I should also, I guess, see really quickly which upgrades I don't have. Yeah, like the... oh, I can only get 2 expedition expertise. Ooh. I can't retreat, and I can't even... ooh, we're gonna have to fix that sooner rather than later. Get 1 point in fuel at least, but still, that's rough. I also only have 1 squadron spot? Ooh, this is gonna be weird. This is gonna be very weird. Alright. Okay. Okay. Let's go to one that has a shop in it. That might be somewhat useful. If not, I can always go back to the Chaos one. That served me very well. This church beacon appears damaged, sir. Fried from electromagnetic storm by the looks of it. Be scrap for the taking. Best kind there is. Alright, I'll take that. For an additional squadron thing. Okay. I'll keep going until I get the shop, but that would be a very, very useful thing to have. An Imperial battleship out here? You should hide. Hide before Tetsuo finds you and you can't hide anymore. Tell me about your planet. This is a pleasure planet, Admiral. Well, it was. Once the entire Empire knew its name. All dreamed of coming here, but not many could afford to. That was one of my house's gen mottos.
There aren't many of us left now. There aren't many people left in this cluster period. The shutdown has hit us hard. Nobody wants to talk about it, but we're running out of time. If the Omnis don't turn on soon, life here will crumble into dust. Alright,
figure I already know the answer to this, but let's see. A pleasure planet?
An Imperial Admiral who's never heard of a pleasure planet. Strange. A pleasure planet, Admiral, was a planet you could visit to satisfy all your entertainment needs. The wealthy and elite from all over the Empire once came here. Simply put, we made dreams come true. But that was a long time ago. If the Omnis don't turn on soon, life here will... Okay.
Forgive my ignorance, but what is a Genemoto?
Genemotos are genetically enhanced persons, skilled in the art of pleasure, Admiral. As I'm sure you know, genetic and biological engineering is very important to our house. So much so that if you do not have modifications of your own, you're often looked down upon here. In the old days, there were even anti-normal hate crimes against individuals who had their original, inferior genes. I don't miss that aspect of my culture.
I have no more questions about this. What can you tell me about the shutdown?
I'm not sure anything, really. One moment the Omnis were working as they always had, and the next their exoframes were falling from the skies.
You know, no one who had reason to shut them down? Maybe you heard some things on the job?
I did hear something one time, actually. This banker in the machine markets, Kosh, he said something about Tetsuo's bankers selling Omni-based securities.
Omni-based securities? Investment packages based on bundled Omni mortgages. Basically a 2008 kind of thing, got it. As the Omni market was thought to be foolproof, these were considered conservative but can't-miss investment opportunities. It is literally the 2008 bundle crisis. Alright.
This Kosh said Tetsuo's bankers were selling hundreds of thousands of them. The Kosh thought it was crazy.
Seems Tetsuo was betting against the Omnis, Admiral. Like he knew the Omnis were going to shut down.
For what it's worth, the rumor is Tetsuo's underbosses are even wealthier now. I wish they'd spread some of that wealth around. But the fact is, not even the biggest pile of scrap could save us now.
I don't suppose you have any idea how to reactivate the Omnis, do you?
You're asking me? Really? I'm an expert in the art of entertainment, Admiral, not in the awakening of dormant gods. I just hope you and your battleship aren't our best hope for turning the gods back on again.
Tetsuo?
Frankly, I don't know how you don't know who he is, Admiral. He rules these sectors where you and I and everyone else is now trapped. Surely you've run into him or one of his underbosses. Then again, you're alive, so maybe you haven't. Tetsuo's the big man around here. Boss number 1. They say he's the second smartest person in the Empire, after Oberon, of course.
What else can you tell me about him?
I really don't know much about Tetsuo. He's very secretive. I'm not sure anyone does. He and his underbosses rule these sectors, Admiral, having done quite well for themselves in the cracks of Imperial law. If you value your life and the lives of your crew, you'll steer clear of their death ships. A nice Imperial ship like yours, they'll tear you apart just to tear you apart.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking the whole time. If one of his underbosses is named Kaneda, we've known there's... I mean, again, they're not shy about references in this game, so... tell me more about Tetsuo's underbosses.
They're high-ranking members of the family, Admiral, and help Tetsuo run his sectors. They're skilled in racketeering, extortion, loan sharking. They've all made heaps of money doing that. There's almost nothing going on in these stars they don't know about. You'll recognize them by their strange genetic enhancements. Each one has a different, unique modification. There are rumors that underbosses Yuno and Quan have the strangest mods of all.
What kind of modifications?
You'll just have to see for yourself. But for your sake, I sincerely hope you don't. Because if you see what they look like, that most likely means you're about to die.
I think that's it. Yep. What can the NS Odysseus do to help you and the others?
I think you know, Admiral. Bring back the Omnis. Turn them back on. Things weren't perfect before, I know. There were great inequalities. Still, we didn't suffer so much. But I know it's impossible. If it was, they'd have been up and running years ago. They were everywhere and did everything for us. And now here we are, alone. It's too painful to talk about. So long, Admiral. And remember what I said. Hide while you still can.
So Tetsuo was betting the Omnis would shut down. Yes, like he knew they would shut down. I'm starting to think we found our man machine. Okay. One sec. One second. Okay. Sorry about that. Back. Okay, let's prepare our mission. For the ejected cryopod, we're probably gonna need a hack. Although it is... Okay, definitely him, but... I'm gonna do one... Well, okay. I will come back to the expedition, but I am gonna take a bet that I'll make my money back. Well, all it gives me is the... all I get is the ability to retreat. I don't get access to the market with that, so... Alright, no, we'll try it raw. Yeah, I'm gonna need to fight, definitely. I can't afford to lose that many right off the bat. But yeah, Expedition definitely needs to be upgraded right from the get-go. Probably only gonna get... Oh, okay. Hey, we got another officer out of it. Which, this time it actually is useful. Huh. Yeah. Okay, we got a little bit of scrap out of that. But otherwise all we got was fuel. Yeah. Dang. Not a whole lot, but... Okay, what do you do? Oh, well, you do actually cover some of our bases. Alright. Let's see what's at the shop. Station, rather. Incoming transmission. You gotta help me, Admiral. I landed on this planet looking for supplies. Now I can't find my ship. All this rock and ice looks the same to me. You mind using your scanner to help me find it? I'd really appreciate it. Who knows? Might even be a little reward in it for you. Okay. Let's make this quick. Hawk, scan for a ship and let's get out of here. On it, sir. Ship located. Ozu, transmit the coordinates to the old man. Done, sir. Huh. Practically standing on the thing, aren't I? Well, don't I feel small. Thanks for the help, Admiral. For helping me out, I'd like to offer you something. A gift. But you'll have to come down here and get it from a ship. I'm afraid I'm a bit conservative with my Neo-N these days. This seems like potentially a trap, so... Ozu, put him on hold, please. Talk to the old man, Lieutenant. He seems harmless, but you never know.
Roger that, sir. Sir, I've talked to the old man for a really long time. Guy can really talk, and what he loves to talk about most is his arthritis. Now, he refused to tell me what it was he wanted to give you, and it could still be a waste of time to go and get it. But I'm confident in saying he's not setting a trap for us.
Are you gonna come here and get your gift or what? Why not? Lynch, I want you and 2 other commandos to retrieve the supposed gift, whatever it is.
Of course, sir. On our way. Sir, you're not going to believe it. The old-timer wants to give us a battleship weapon. Said he's too old to have much use for it now. I don't know about you, but I'm sure looking forward to our next fight.
Captain Lynch looking forward to a fight. What are the chances? Tesla field generator. That's useful-ish. I can get more... get more slots for it, I could put it there. Okay. Getting that. Puts me a little bit low, but I'd rather get that early and then steamroll. I mean, it was a ship, so hey, I guess it makes sense. Alright, let me see actually if there's any weapons that would be worth selling that I don't need. I could sell the weapon he just gave me, but no, I'll hold off. Alright. Oh god.
Pragma ship, sir, in a bad state.
Incoming message. Who are you, Imperial? This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus. Admiral Idaho. That's impossible. It isn't, Pragma, but I'll spare you the details. Your ship. What happened, Pragma? It's our Nefesh, the Pragma's unique ship technology. Without Omni maintenance, merging our minds in the Nether became far too dangerous. My 3 Pragma brethren entered it in one day and never came out again. Now they're empty, vegetative shells. They do not enter the Nether now from fear, and so our battleship deteriorates rapidly, as do I. These are my final hours, Admiral. Can we help you, Pragma? No, it is too late for us. For some reason, I trust you to be who you say you are. I detect no falsehood in your ma. We have tech to be of service to you so that you can continue to carry on his will. Dying as I am, I have no use for it myself. Goodbye, Admiral. Hey! Another weapon? Yep.
Receive the weapon, sir. I think you'll be pleased.
Come on, crew, let's put this to good use. Alright, what is their weapon? Rewinder. Sends the target unit back in their hangar and frees the corresponding dock. The target unit is not linked to a dock, the unit is simply removed from the battlefield. It also works on any obstacle. Useful, but I need more weapon slots for that, I think, because I still only have one thing that'll hit ships and one thing that'll hit hull. But if I get an extra one, I'll probably put that one there. Now I'm kind of regretting not, yeah, it's 90 for another one. Yeah, I need at least one more of those, and then how many? Yeah, I can only get 2 more slots. That feels weird compared to last time. All right, I don't think there's anything else in here. No, okay. So far, we've managed this whole thing without a single fight. Let's see if that changes. My expeditions too. I need to boot up those. So much scrap needed, so little of it.
civvy ship, sir, but I'm not detecting any activity inside. I fear we're too late. Do a flyby, Captain. Looks like it's a ghost ship from here, but let's be certain. On it, sir. It's a ghost ship, alright. Nothing here, sir. No scrap or fuel. Looks like someone beat us to it. Probably those despicable scrappers. What do you want to do about this ghost ship, sir? Oh, is he in contact? On it, sir. Sorry, sir, no response. The only thing we can do next is continue to the next destination, so... Let's move on. I don't need to waste any more time here. Hey! I'll take that fuel, though. Alright. Oh, only one thing here. There we go. If I looked like that, I wouldn't leave my commander's quarters without a bag over my head. Okay, they like their fighters, huh? It was one of those matter destabilizers when this thing starts. Oh, their fighters stealth. There they are. Alright, hit them hard. Yeah, they're hitting me from both sides. That's not good. Not good at all. Crap. Well, I can hit the one, but the other one puts me at risk, so... There we go. Alright, now start hitting their... What's in here? Ow. They don't have a lot of hull, though, do they? Alright. Actually, once this thing comes online, I might be able to just finish them off. I know you got stealth, but okay. It'll take 16 seconds to get back, huh? Ow. Oh, wait, I forgot! Aha! And in the meantime, there we go. I got a fighter out of it, but my frigate's wrecked. My one frigate. Eh. I got no scrap out of that either? Alright. Oh, never mind, I got more. It's a frigate Mark II, but... Alright. Battleship wreckage. None of these are great, but... oh man, I miss having the market to bribe my way through some of this. Here we go. Get us some money at least. So we're probably gonna need to get some extra new crewmates, or new commandos rather. Not having fight bites. Ugh. Ugh. Hey, alright. Some scrap, hooray. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Nope, or not, okay. Hey! Decent amount of scrap for once. Okay, we lost one commando, but that's survivable. Hey, Kitsune. Alright, first things first. We need to get extra squadron docks. That's non-negotiable. We need extra ships out there. I'll put the cruiser, the basilisk out there. After that... A
I'll wait till I got more money, but I definitely want expedition expertise, at least until I get the market. Just so I can put fight on there when I need it. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in the system. There is not. Okay. I could zigzag to get a couple extra stuff through here, but... or maybe not. Aki Beacon, sir. Picking up an old message. Hi, Dr. Tanaka here with House Akibaра's Sewing Modification Services, reminding you to get your yearly mods. You don't want to end up looking like an Imperial, do you? Alright, what else do we have here? Just one, really. You have some questions for me, don't you? As a matter of fact, yes. I knew it. You're doing that brooding admiral thing you do. What thing? Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. How do you feel about being the only Omni left? Don't you miss being around your kind? It's always funny for me to see you humans thinking about us as if we are like you. No, I'm not emotional because of what has happened to the Omnis. I'm just very curious about what happened is all. But I do miss talking to the other Calibans on Gehenna. Our conversations can go on for days, you know. Multiple Calibans talking at the same time for days. That sounds great. What's it like to not be connected to the FoldNet, Caliban? What's it like for you to not have wings? How would I know? I've never had any. Exactly. Why do you send only one set of clones with a single ship out at a time? Why not send a full Imperial fleet? Good question. I'm surprised it took you so long to ask it, Admiral. Wait, no, I'm not. The first reason is Gehenna's resources are finite, and they must be managed. The second reason is that, technically, we are still on a recon and intel mission. We are still looking for the enemy responsible for shutting the Omnis down. Unfortunately, we haven't found them yet. Let's get back to the mission. I think that's a good idea. Anything worth getting in here? Pierce... okay. Extra agents, which I already have one for that. Yeah. Pierce laser... and cannon. Yeah, none of this is particularly... and I still have a cushion with the commandos, so we'll just move on from here. Okay. Could go here and upgrade, but there's no anomalies. I'll take the zigzag. Sir, a civilian ship drifting dangerously close to that sun. Can you make contact, Lieutenant? Trying, sir. Sir, that's a negative. Their comms are compromised. Strong solar interference. Chances there are still people left alive on board? Slim, sir. If they haven't succumbed from the heat, then the heavy dose of helium and hydrogen ions has definitely killed them. Captain, do a flyby with a small team. Tell me what you see as soon as you see it. Already on our way, sir. Sir, we're coming up on the ship. There's a large Neo-N spill around it and a big hole in the hull. Looks like they were on the wrong end of a skirmish. Any survivors? That's a negative, sir. I can see them through the windows now. Dead as can be. Cooked, sir. Cooked real good. Nah. Bring your herds on home, Captain. No interest in the ship as scrap, sir? Let's let that ship be. Besides, aren't you burning up in there? Didn't want to say anything, but we are, sir. Already have some nice sunburns to prove it. On our way back now. Yeah, I figure if I did that, I'd at minimum get one of my ships scrapped and otherwise start losing commandos. I can feel you looking at me, machine. Oh yes, sorry about that. It's just that I have questions. On what? The Church's doctrine, for one. Your opinion on the crew, for another. And if you like me. Go on, ask. Well, do you believe in the Church's original doctrine? That omnis are gods worthy of our total worship? Gods who can only be purchased by those who truly deserve the right to own one? Yes, that's the one. I can't say that I do. No. And why is that? Because I've seen them. I've seen them dead. You have. Yes. I have a memory of this. One of my few, you were destroyed in a battle once, a long time ago. Destroyed to weaken the enemy's resources. In the end, the winner determined, I came across them, fallen. Machines from both sides. Here were the gods, in shambles, broken at my feet. From that point on, machine, it was hard to think of them as anything other than just wire and metal. The Church's doctrine. Okay, that's rereading that. Ask Caliban. There might not be time later. Fine. Do you like me, Admiral? I value your intelligence. That's not what I asked. It wasn't. The Church. Are you gonna ask or just stand there? What do you think of the crew? They're the finest of the Empire. It's plain to see. They do, however, have personality. Do you have a favorite? I do. That is none of your business, machine. Okay. Come on, machine, let's focus on our mission. Focus. Yes, of course. Drone, cruiser longbow. I forget, is that the... Okay, I was trying to see if that was the one that could fire from anywhere on the field, but no, it doesn't look like it. Repair bot injector. HP. Okay, none of this is particularly useful either. Alright, well, star map it is. I'm starting to get a little bit low on fuel, though, so... hope these anomalies pay off. I got out of there in time, right? I don't have to deal with the Progma again. Did kick my butt. Civilian ship, sir, 12 o'clock. An Imperial ship? Who knew we'd ever be happy to see the likes of you? We're a group of prisoners who escaped our prison station by building a crude junk ship. Prisoners in the Empire? Captain, you're lucky I haven't started firing. Yeah, we're lucky to be flying around in a homemade ship. A bunch of convicts in a post-apocalyptic galaxy. You have no idea how lucky we are. Look, we don't want any trouble, Admiral. We know we could never beat you with our junk ship. We just want to help you and your crew. We know a scrapper weapon around here that's unguarded. We'll tell you where it is on one condition. You give us Neo-N, and then the Empire's return to its former glory. You pardon us for our crimes. Okay, 2 conditions. I'm an Imperial Admiral, Captain, not an Imperial Judge. Okay, but you can at least put in a good word for us. So, what's it gonna be? Thing is, I can't really use the scrapper weapon, but I will just let him go. Sorry, Captain, but we need to hold on to our Neo-N at the moment. Too bad, Admiral. I really wanted to do business with you. Guess we'll just have to find an Aki or Kosh ship, won't we? End of transmission, sir. We haven't gotten to this part before, so... We'd done a thing where we were at a prison station, although in that one we said, I can, in fact, pardon them of their crimes, but... yeah. At least they didn't start going, it's like, that's a shame, I really wanted that Neo-N, guess we're gonna have to fight you for it, and... okay, they didn't do that, which is good. Alright, 3 different anomalies. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Aki, sir.
Long way from Elysium, aren't you? Well, you'll never set foot on it or anything else ever again.
Alright, fighters again, right? Yep, okay. They're gonna be the stealth ones, unfortunately, but hey. Okay, that one doesn't actually do any damage to me. Good. Just does heat. I can live with that. And then you go over here. That other one is... There it is. Alright, you stay right here and lay into him. There we go. Got the matter destabilizer ready for the next thing. Alright, if all they can do is heat, I can survive that. It's annoying, but livable. There they are. Hitting them with that now. There we go. I can at least sell the drone, but no fuel and no scrap. Blech. Alright. At this rate, I'm going to have... Oh, crap. Oh, alright. Sir, an abandoned scrapper ship. Easy scrap for the taking. I'm detecting high levels of radiation. High even for a scrapper. If we want to gather all the scrap, we'll need a specialist officer skilled in decontamination. Think you can clean this scrap up for us, Lieutenant?
Don't see why not, Admiral. I was in storage not long and saw the asynchronic polarized tank just sitting in the corner gathering dust. Can you believe we had an asynchronous polarized tank but didn't have it up and running?
Hard to imagine.
Point is, all I have to do is plug that baby in and I'll have that scrap sterilized in no time. It's done, sir. That scrapper scrap has been scrubbed clean. You'll be happy. There's a small fortune of it here.
Hey, I'll take that. Okay. I'll do the weapon. I'll come back for the upgrade and get that rewinder out of there. Okay.
Wait, you're an Imperial? You know what? Doesn't matter. I'm leaving the ship, getting out of the game for good. You want my scrap and have at it.
Sir, she left her ship. It's gonna be hard to find easier scrap than this. Okay, alright. Guess we're getting that one then. And we're getting the there we go, maxed out. Okay. Now I can do expeditions. Get the other stuff later. Okay, this is actually a pretty good system to go to. Just oh crap. I think it'll give us the other thing. Yeah, we're very low on NeoM. Alright, let's see what this boss is like.
Tetsuo Underboss. What are you doing here?
We just want to have a little talk with Tetsuo is all.
Tetsuo. I don't know a Tetsuo. Let me ask my second in command. She doesn't know a Tetsuo either. I think your mind's messed up. Space will do that to you. It's a lack of oxygen.
I'm starting to think you're not going to help us.
That's good, because no, I'm not. I'm definitely not.
Okay, it's going to be stealth ships again, I imagine. the heat. I can deal with that. Okay, you're gonna go out and be bait. Okay, go after him, and then you go ahead and hammer him. Yep, there's the other one. Alright, never mind. You're gonna stay right here and hit him from range. Okay. Uh-oh. That's very not good. Crap. Well, nope. You're going back. I should be able to get my guy back out in time. I'm gonna need to buff that one, though, quite a bit. Okay, they still are damaged, at least. All they can do at the moment is... I should probably just use 2 frigates, if I'm being honest, instead of the carrier. Wait till I can come back out. There we go. Okay. Alright. Start hitting their squadron. While I'm at it, though, let's hit... Hopefully that reveals them some. Or are they going to try and go after me? Yep, there they are. Nope, you get to go right back. What just happened? Oh, we're on top of each other. Drone's not going to be able to do much against him, but I'll take it. No effect. Alright then. How about this? Okay. Crud. I might actually... Need to get somebody out. Come on. Really, these cruisers still aren't back up? I'm gonna have to put some points into that recovery. Get him out at least. Okay. Okay. Finish him off, then go for their hull. Okay, 13 seconds before they're back up. We can do this. A little bit faster, please. Then I can always just matter destabilize them, but I prefer... Nope. Back. You are far enough out I can hit you with this without hitting my guys. There we go. That is a lot of money. But I'm going to have to fix that hull plating. I'm definitely going to need some Neo-In out of this thing, though. I've got none left after this. Oh, I can just buy it. I forgot. Admiral, I'm picking up a message broadcast throughout the cluster. I believe you'll want to hear this. The Kerosene system is hereby under the contractual guard of the Crimson Legion 21. As per our contract, we are bound to destroy any ship we find trespassing here. Consider yourselves warned. So the Phalanx are alive and kicking. I'm surprised, but maybe I shouldn't be. It's not good news, is it? No. It isn't. Can you tell me more? Yes. What do you want to know? Tell me more about the Phalanx. The Phalanx, sometimes called the Fourth House, for their forbidden dominion, is an extremely powerful group of mercenaries. After Omnis were outlawed from fighting, various soldiers from the four corners of the galaxy joined together to form its ranks. You could say that war is their culture, their religion, and, well, their life. Their primary objective is to honor their contracts, regardless of the enemy and regardless of the buyer. They have even been known to war among themselves, and have no ethical qualms in doing so. In fact, death at the hands of a fellow phalangist is the most honorable death there is. Phalangists, as its members are known, are trained from birth. If they happen to survive an almost impossible rite of passage called the Seven Deaths, which takes place on their 12th birthday, they are admitted to the Phalanx. Additionally, Phalangists, like members of House Koshwandia, have cybernetic enhancements with which they use for war. Phalangists, it is said, do not fear battle. No, quite the opposite. They cherish it. I'm guessing they're basically another version of like a Progma. You can go here but for goodies, but it's going to be a costly fight. Just in case we were to fight them, what should we expect? First off, we would be best not to. However, if it were to happen, you should know that Phalangists are master strategists. Their main strategy is to rely on numerous deployed units and use battlefield position to their advantage. Unfortunately, this doesn't mean they lack in other departments. Quite the contrary. They have some of the very best tech available for war. Where are Phalanx ships usually located? Any sector or cluster where they've been hired. The good news is that when they're hired, they don't hide, so we'll always see them from afar on the star map. The bad news, they can appear just about anywhere, as their services were, and possibly still are, in high demand. Here, come on, let's push on through. Something else to keep in mind, Admiral. Because of their supreme fighting skills, any tech we retrieve from the Phalanx can be extremely valuable and greatly help us on our journey. Noted, machine. Yeah, I know, no fuel, so I'm going to buy it here. Then I need to repair that hull bar. And repair these two. Okay, so I got 400 left. Definitely the dock recovery. That thing's way too slow. I could buy another weapon slot, but I'm trying to think. Besides their wider, what else? The Sub-Zero, which stops movement, attack, and abilities. Charging unit, and then the Tesla field. No, I don't think quite yet. I'm gonna do another one for recovery, I think. Get them out faster. Otherwise, put it into fuel. Navigation's meh. I'll harden my hull a little bit as well, and leave it there. Okay, 2 anomalies, 4 slots. Yeah, nope, that's the Phalanx. We're gonna leave that alone. I might actually sell some of these weapons now. Sir, I got R&D for you. Sir, I hope you don't mind, but since we had a little time on our hands, we went ahead and built a little weapon prototype out of scrap. You think it'll really help you blow your enemies up? Don't you think you should have asked for permission first? Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right, sir. But, it's almost complete. You want us to finish it or not? Sorry. I appreciate the effort, team, but we need all the scrap we have right now. We'll have to break it apart. Not a problem, sir. I mean, it's not like you stayed up all night putting the finishing touches on it or anything. Transmission over, sir. R&D's so sensitive. Yeah, better than nothing. Secret military base, huh? Nope. Oh, God. Alright. Phalanx 12 o'clock, Admiral. Incoming message. Looking for some protection around these parts, Admiral? What do you mean, protection? Not exactly welcome with open arms around here, Admiral. Everyone knows that. For the right price, we can push back on the security alert you're feeling. In fact, we'd enjoy doing so. It's an interesting offer, Admiral. It would give us some more breathing room, if you will. We'll take you up on that offer, Phalangist. Glad to hear it, and rest assured, Admiral, from this point on, you'll have more freedom to roam. You have our word. Oh, well. Yeah, okay. I'll probably end up going that way, though. Oh, whatever. Anyway. Secret military base, here we come. Okay. If I put in fight, I imagine that'll... Or not. Interesting. Discretion helped quite a bit. Only got enough for one. Yeah, that helped a lot. Alright. Just as long as it makes more than 30, we make our money back. Hey, already paid for itself. Alrighty. Ow. Fingers crossed. Engineering. Sharp side. Hey, there we go. Ooh, got another cruiser. Yeah, that discretion came in handy. Alright. That was actually pretty good. Probably sell some of these ships while I'm thinking about it at some point. Because I really don't end up using like a drone or anything. An Imperial battleship. Finally, someone reasonable around here. Check out my wares. You won't regret it. Tell me about yourself. I'm a banker, Admiral. Or I was when the market still existed. You wouldn't know it based on the rags I'm wearing, but I was one of the wealthier people around here. Now I'm struggling to get by, just like everyone else in this machine-for-second sector. But maybe you're tired of sob stories. We can keep this solely a business transaction. What can you tell me about the shutdown? I didn't see it coming, that's for sure. But I don't think anyone did. Maybe not even the old man. But something unusual did happen before it all went down. What? Tetsuo ordered me to sell off a good chunk of the house's position on machine-backed securities. Weird, right? I mean, didn't get any safer investment-wise than Omni-backed securities, but what was I gonna do, say no? When was this? Maybe 6 months before they shut down? Think you maybe a reason why? No, but Tetsuo never explained anything to me, and I didn't know if never to ask. Looks like more proof that Tetsuo knew the Omnis were going to shut down, Admiral. What happened when you sold them? All the bankers, whether they were from the minor or major houses, laughed at me, basically. But that didn't stop them from buying what you were selling. No. You think bankers won't do a deal with you if they think you're stupid? Bankers would do a deal with a kid dying from neon radiation if they thought it'd take their wallet any fatter. Truth is, I made a fortune for Tetsuo and myself selling those securities because their value had increased over the years. But everyone, and that includes me, thought I was moving them too soon. There's no way of predicting the market was going to crash. There's no sign it was going to happen. I thought Tetsuo had lost it. Maybe he'd had one too many mods.
But somehow he knew, because 6 months later, the Omni shut down and everything fell apart. What about you? Did you have any machine investments? Of course! Machine investments, though extremely conservative, extremely long-term, were a can't-miss, Admiral. 90% of my assets were wrapped up in those hunks of metal. Everyone had them, and you were an idiot if you didn't. In fact, with the money I made from selling Aki machine-backed securities, I reinvested in even more machine-backed securities. I thought Tetsuo had lost it, like I said, or that maybe he'd snorted too much Special H. Special A's and banking had gone hand-in-hand for decades. Anyway, 6 months later, the Omni shut down. Everybody's investments were suddenly worthless. The market, run by Omnis, crashed, and people lost everything they had in seconds. Hundreds of thousands committed suicide that very day. Crazy thing is, now I kind of think those people were smart. Smart. Yeah, they've killed themselves, ended things. They avoided a lot of suffering. Me, I just keep prolonging it. One miserable day after another. Please check out my wares. What do you want to do now, Admiral? What else do you know about Tetsuo? Besides the fact that he bet against the machines and won? Well, surprisingly little, really. I mean, here's the thing. Despite being one of his personal bankers for nearly 4 decades, I've never met the man. Not once. I don't even know what the guy looks like. I guess what I'm trying to say is, despite making the guy billions over the years, I know almost nothing about him. I'm not sure anybody does. Maybe his underbosses or, his wife, but I'm not sure I'd bet on that either. Alright, well, let's see what you have. You won't be disappointed, I promise. I have very good deals. Scratch that, I have the best deals. Things are bad when even the bankers are suffering. Okay. Cruiser Protector. Decent, but could do better. Anyway, definitely going to sell the drone, because as useful as it would be to... Shoot, actually that would be kind of useful now that I look at it. Dagnabbit. Well, okay, let me double check and see what I can buy. I can buy Armored Shell. Honestly, actually, there's not that much here. Maybe I'll buy some fuel. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll buy some fuel. There we go. Okay. Imperial Outpost, sir. Maybe it's no surprise, but it looks abandoned. See if anyone's inside, Lieutenant. Of course, sir. No response, sir. What do you want to do about this outpost, sir? Yeah, I'll send people in. Lean, send a team in. Let me know what you see as soon as you see it. Of course, sir. Probably should have bought a bit more cushion of commandos. No humans dead or alive here, sir. No Omnis either. We're outside the hangar. Station computer system won't let us in even with our clearance. Probably empty in there, just like the rest of the ship, but we can't say for sure. What do you think? I don't have either hacking or demolition. We're just gonna skip on this one, I think. Well, a recommendation on this one? Blowing up the door would be enjoyable, but it might also damage whatever's on the other side. If we have one available, I recommend going to somebody who can access the computer systems remotely. No, I literally can't do anything. It doesn't even give me the option. Alright. Return to ship, Captain. We're not equipped at the moment to open that hangar door. Like I said, probably nothing in there anyway. No, that's a shame. I guess technically it's a positive outcome. No one died. Alright. Picking up a pre-shutdown ad on this beacon, sir. Kosh Tech. Sleep tight knowing all your enemies are about to be dead. Oh, that's not a great roll. 300. That's gonna be a bit.
Secret military base. Let's see what you got.
Picking up some kind of bizarre message from this planet, sir. Showing it to you now.
Gibberish.
Total gibberish, sir. Maybe some kind of technical error? On the contrary, this, my undereducated fellow crew member, is a coded message sent by an Imperial spy.
Get oxidized, Robo.
Admiral, shall I respond with the proper code to set up a meeting with the spy?
Set up a meeting machine. Let's see what he or she knows.
Sending a message. This is so exciting.
Shut up, Hawks.
Incoming message, sir. You deciphered my message. Very good, Admiral.
You have valuable information.
I do. The Condottieri of the Fourth Army, member of the Phalanx, are plotting a takeover of this cluster. Stuck as they are in these sectors, frankly, it was only a matter of time. War is more or less all they know, the Phalanx, and they're so skilled at it. But war's the last thing we need here. In the end, it's always the small people who pay the price.
And how can we help?
Well, forgive me for saying so, but it's obvious, isn't it? Take out their ships, Admiral.
I was hoping there's another way.
Did he say ships as in plural? There are two of them, unfortunately. We can pay you upon completion, though it won't be a lot. These are belt-tightening days.
I'll accept it, but I don't think I'm actually going to go for it. We'll help the people of this cluster. Yeah, I don't know how good things will go if I end up getting in a fight with them, and I'm in the second sector. I feel like I'd have to start from the top. All right, thank you, Admiral. And sending you what I believe are the coordinates of the Phalanx ships. We're counting on you, Admiral. Just remember that. To the next sector. Come on, time to move on. Alright, question. It's not till the next sector, but do I go for it or pass on it to try and make sure I can finish the chapter? While we're thinking about that, I'll get this expedition out of the way. Secret military base, huh? Yeah, it's definitely fight is going to be the big thing here, so... Yeah, immediate, big difference. And pilot, why not? There's the chapter, alright. Gotta make more than 60 scrap. Hey, well, those paid off. Alright. Then I got a stealth ghost if I need it. Go. Because I prefer scrap, so if I can just, you know, sell one of those ships. Dang it. Please give me more than just a ship out of this. There we go. Come on. Just get over 60. There we go. Alright. So far we're 18 positive. Can we get more? We can! Alrighty. Made about 60 scrap off that. I'm gonna go for this one, I think. Just because I can actually get a shop this route. Incoming transmission. This is our little station. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Well, that was strange. Get back in touch with the station, Ozu. Of course, sir. Sorry, sir, no luck. The station's no longer responding. If you want to talk to that man, we'll have to do it in person. What do you want to do about this station, Admiral? Let's see what's going on. Lean, form a team and check it out. Got it, sir. Sir, it turns out the station used to be a maximum security Omni-run prison.
People living here that are its former prisoners, and they're armed, sir, heavily. Their leader's a mysterious tattooed man named okay, crap, yeah, I've done this one before. Okay. Get out. Get your men and women back to the ship, Lean. I don't trust this carpenter. Of course, sir. On our way back now. Pulling your troops out, huh? That's gonna cost you. Is literally everything I do cost me troops with this thing? Sir, Carpenter's prisoner are attacking. We're under heavy fire. We've lost contact with the captain. Yeah. If you try talking to him, he also shoots them, so it's like, alright. Yeah. Crap. The only thing I can think of is, like, ask him what he wants, but I get the feeling it's just... now I'm down under the max 10, so that's great. Alright. It's gonna be another sector or two before I get to the station. Or before I get to the thing I can, buy back. Enemy ships on the attack, sir. Okay. Now, these guys mostly do drones, so... Or fighters and drones, so... Alright. Well... Pretty scrapped, at least. Oh, press the wrong buttons. Oops. You actually back up a little bit so you don't get hit by the explosion. I know these guys are going to come out as soon as I'm done, so... Yeah, there they are. Alright, hit him with that. And you... should probably actually stay out. Okay, no. Get rid of him. Send you out. Get rid of this guy. God, those drones are going to be annoying as hell to deal with. But, while they're doing that... Okay, actually, no. Yeah, just do one drone and one frigate. That'll work. In the meantime... let the squadrons out. Wait, no, shoot. Not fighter. We want... No, we already got a fighter out. We want to frigate out. Nope. I need more out of this. Nope. Go back. Okay, get rid of him. Those drones are gonna be the problem. At least they'll take out their buddies. Alright, get a fighter out here to deal with him. Matter destabilizer for the next group if it's coming out. Oh, this was finish them off. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Okay, there's a shop here at least. going on here, sir?
Admiral, I'm detecting something slightly unusual about this sun. Such as? Nothing extraordinary. Just that a few of its metrics seem off. Must be random solar variation. Is the NS Odysseus in danger in its present position? No, I don't believe so. I see. Well, regardless, it's time we push on. Come on, crew. Damn. Not rolling well. Roll with the not rolling well with that. Okay. Hey, shop's up next. Aki Beacon, sir. Seems you're relaying a pre-shutdown message on repeat. Hi, Dr. Tanaka here with House Akibara Sewing Modification Services. Are your mods flabby? Visit your nearest mod station and walk out more beautiful than ever. Cruiser Aurora. Hyper Resonance Melter 3. Deals 10 DPS to enemy and neutral units within 3 cells. That could actually be pretty useful. So, Plasma Nuke. Anyway. I still can't get up to 10 with the commandos. Alright, in the meantime... Yeah, sorry, I'm not really using you, so... I think... I will... Yeah, I'll sell you. I haven't used you at all. Okay, probably don't have enough for that last one. When that cruiser bucked up, thing seems really powerful. Shoot, I should have set that up beforehand. Enemy ship engaging, sir. That is another drone. Dang it. Well, I guess it's gonna be drones and fighters again. I heard singing for a second. I swear I hear like voices in the soundtrack, but like very faint in the background. Either that or it just sounds almost like it with the musical notes they're going with. It's weird. I hadn't noticed it till now. Okay. You deal with them, you deal with the drone. Not hidden. Okay, knocked out. Go for their hull in the meantime. No, never mind. Alright, he needs help. He needs help bad. There we go. Oh. Hey, got both of them. When did all you come in? Alright, that'll finish him off, though. Okay. Decent amount of scrap. Like, it wasn't loud, it was very faint, but it was just like, huh. Okay. Incoming message. Hello? Is anybody there? This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus. Admiral, I'm so happy we contacted you. You have to help us. Slow down, tell me what happened. It's our planetary radiation shield. Without the Omnis around, it basically no longer works. Over the last 20 years, our cancer rates have skyrocketed. Now 97% of the population has the disease. I wouldn't ask unless we really needed it. We're a proud people, you have to believe me, but we desperately need scrap to patch the shield. Might not even work, but we have to try something. If you don't, our estimates tell us our civilization will be gone in 10 years. Here, hopefully the scrap will help you and your people. Thank you, Admiral. We'll never forget this. I wish you safe travel throughout these violent stars. Okay, nothing else here. Well, here we go. Yes. We're not looking for a battle. We're just passing through the sector on our way to see Tetsuo. You'll need an appointment to see Tetsuo, as well as genetic modifications. Unfortunately, you seem to have neither. So, you'll kindly turn around, or you'll wish you'd turn around. The NS Odysseus doesn't turn around for anyone, especially not for a corner boss like you. Oh, you want to make this personal, do you? Fine, let's make this personal. Coming out with all fighters. Try and bottleneck them a little bit. So I can get them to focus on the cruiser. Okay. Ah, they're all the freaking... Go back, get him. Aurora, you shooting? Might have bought myself a lemon. Let's hit with the matters destabilizer, see how it goes. Dang, they already got part of my hull too. Not great. Okay. Keep hitting them. Okay, go! Nope, you go away now. Okay, there goes the cruiser. Alright, that was a... I should not have bought that, I don't think. Alright. Let's get all y'all with that. I'm definitely going to need multiple frigates for this. Ugh, dang. Alright. Frigate, and I'll wait for the other frigate. Dang. The frick's not out yet, is it? No, it's not. Dang it. Frigate, come on, hurry up. Still not out? Dang. Just at least one of these guys needs to go. Okay, this one's back out.
do we know empty dot? Okay, that's it. Dang. Oh, this is not looking good at all. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Hit them here. Okay. If I can get a fighter over there, I can maybe just love tap him to death. Wait, this. Oh crap, they still have a freaking. Crap. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna survive this. I'm gone. Okay, yeah, I didn't actually like the frigate thing that much, so you know what? I'm gonna... Alright, I'm going to try... I'll try with the Chaos one again, see how it goes. Unfortunately, I don't have any special officers, so I'm just going in with what I can... None of y'all have fight at all! Really? Cripes. This is gonna suck. Oh god. And one of those right there too. Alright, let's go around this way. Imperial ship. What do we want to show up? That's something that'll interest you. What would that be? Oh, just a cost transponder. Okay, yeah, it's just the... I don't have a spy, so... Okay. At least I have a bunch of the utility stuff right off the bat with the upgrades. He literally can't do anything there, so just have to... Okay, local system has... Imperial battleship. I can cry for happiness. Surely you of all people will help my diseased colony. What happened to her? Probably some lucky experiments gone wrong. This is gene mods written all over it. What happened to you? So you noticed, flesh-eating bacteria broke out on our colony, Admiral? Almost all of us have it. The pain is unbearable, like thousands of ants feasting on your skin. How can we help you? Nothing you can do for those of us who already have the disease. Our days are numbered. But we do have a few healthy soldiers here. They should be on your ship where they can still do some good for the Empire. Please, I beg you, Admiral, take them with you. Nothing would make us happier. Check these soldiers out, officer, and let me know if they have the disease. Sometimes I regret knowing so much about epidemiology. Yeah. Share the screens, you're finished. Unfortunately, one of the soldiers has the disease. Must have acquired it before being quarantined. I'm afraid one of your soldiers has the disease. I didn't know. My sincerest apologies, Admiral. We'd be happy to take the healthy soldiers with us, but I'm afraid we must leave the other behind. I'm sorry, Admiral, but these soldiers are very close. They do not wish to be apart when the galaxy ends. I suspect you can understand that. I don't believe the galaxy will end, but I can respect their wishes. I'm sorry this didn't work out better, Admiral. We wish you luck on your journey. So basically we take all or none, and so we got none. Alright, well,
They didn't lose anything, at least besides fuel. Ship container, sir. Checked it out. There's a good amount of scrap inside, and you're never going to believe it, but someone in a cryopod. If you have the right specialist officer, we can probably reanimate whoever it is frozen in there. I have a job for you, Lieutenant. Waken that person in the pod. Let's hope that somebody will benefit our battleship. Otherwise, my talents will have been wasted. I guess erudite means... Erudite seems to stand in for medicine with this one. Okay. It's done, sir. The pod contained a specialist officer. My efforts were worth it after all. Imagine if I'd reanimated your average Joe. Yeah, imagine that. Okay, some scrap and Tau. Okay, oh. But we did have a... Okay, we didn't have the discretions, but he literally does the exact same thing. Alright, fine. We'll just have a specialist in there, I guess. Alright. Civilian ship, sir. Coming message. Yep. Admiral. Okay. Please help. We need your help, Admiral. Let's see. A reactor's unstable from the sun. Oh, right. I remember this one. Trying to send anything in. Yeah, if you try and send people in, the thing blows up before he can get it, so continue on. Again, you think, like, hey, can we try and fix your thing? But no, it just blows up on you to try and help. Alright. Appears to be an Omni factory planet, Admiral. What kind of planet is this? As its name suggests, this is a planet where Omnis once manufactured in enormous factories. Planets like this can be found in virtually every sector before the shutdown. Depending on the Omni quota established by Oberon, a certain number of Omnis will be produced in those factories, then shipped to their respective destinations. Of course, the distribution and production of positronic chips, which as you know contain the Rubicon, was more closely guarded. Okay, I've already heard all those. It's on Elysium. Okay. Lieutenant, see if you can make contact. On it, sir. No luck, sir. Guess we move on. At least they get the market right from the start so I can patch in any holes I've got, which is mostly going to be fight. It's a secure military base. Cripes. Alright. I can only get 2. Fight's definitely going to need to be one of them. Immediately made a huge difference. Okay. Not for the soldiers, though, for some reason. I guess the question is, do I put it in something like demolition or discretion? Or maybe engineering? This is a secret military base. Oop, one sec. Ooh, sorry. Okay, I will go with... I'll go with discretion, I think. Made no difference, dang it. Fine. We'll go with that still. I hate how high the risk on that one is, though. Dang it. It's gonna be engineering. Oh, okay, discretion paid off, and I got an extra drone. Useful-ish. Okay. Oh, that almost got us to pay off our... Dang it. We lost in a marine already. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Cripes. We lost 3 commandos. We got some scrap and a drone. Not ideal at all, but... Hey, I saw your ship there. Any chance you can help out? All I need is a little scrap so me and mine can get something to eat. There's so many beggar ships these days. Throw a meteorite and you're bound to hit 10 of them. Here, take this. We have more than we need for the moment. Thank you, Admiral. You saved my life. I had anything to repay you with, but I know a place where you can find a mountain of scrap in the next sector. I'm not sure I believe him, sir. When the Omni started collapsing, the people on this planet gathered the fallen machines and buried them in the ground, as they would have with the family members and friends. Then they perished when one of their Neo implants suffered a meltdown. When they died, so did the knowledge of the grave's existence. I'd go there myself, but I don't have the resources. Here, I'll send you a transmission with its exact location. Seeing the location from the Omni mass grave, sir. If, when we reach the next sector, its position will be visible on the star map. Looks like the start of another quest, Admiral. And an Imperial battleship. Emperor Oberon would want us to have that weapon left behind, don't you think, Admiral? Hi, Energy Beam, Mark 1. I still do not have enough for any weapon slots, though. Strange electromagnetic activity in this Aki system, sir. My instruments don't like it. Got Captain Lynch for you, sir. Sir, a couple of our squads were out for a test run with this electromagnetic storm hit. Friday their electronic system's pretty good. Our mechanics might be able to save the systems if we act quickly, but it'll cost us. Great. Actually, crap, I could have just... All my ships are already scrapped anyway. I shouldn't have bothered. Oh well. Sir, mind if I have a word? What is it, Lieutenant? Sir, I was wondering if we might take a moment to mourn for those who passed away on our journey so far. Mourn for our own past lives, you mean? Well, yes, I guess that's what I'm saying. I think it could really help provide a sense of closure. But if my estimates are right, it'll cost us a bit of scrap to hold a proper funeral service. Sounds like a good idea, Hawks. Do what you can. Thank you, sir. I'll check back in when the service is over. Sir, the ceremony's over. Of course, we'll continue to die, and maybe we'll need to mourn our future deaths too, but I believe the funeral is quite healing. We got 2 back-to-back scrap. Ooh, okay. Take the fuel, at least. I'll be honest with you, Admiral. I'm gonna need a good reason not to end you. No attack. Our ship is perhaps the last hope the Empire has to turn the machines on again. What makes you think I want those things on again?
Those anti-pirate omnis made my job almost impossible. You're going down, and you're going down hard. Alright, well. I know you are going to have fighters, but my drones blow up in your face, so. Unfortunately, your Pierce laser is going to be annoying. Alright. Swarm him, and go for his hull. There we go. But wait, there's more. There's lots more. These guys are just going to sit on your spawn point. There we go. Got a cruiser out of that. No other scrap, though, besides what I got from the cruiser? Alright, whatever. Okay. Abandoned auto factory. Probably gonna need engineering and fight for that one. I am short on commandos too. Well, crap. Actually, when did I lose commandos? Oh, right, the last expedition. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Probably also need fight. Then maybe demolition? Okay, that helped some. Not a lot, but some. Enemy setting specialists. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, we already lost another guy. Okay, both those did pay off. This next area is a shop, so I can get some more commandos back. Ow, 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 ow. Lost two. Great. Oh, God. Alright. We're down to 5. Whew. Decent number of scrap at least, but alright. Go to the shop. Get people back, and then maybe we'll have enough for the, Fortune smiles on you in this dark, oxygenless day, sir. I've nearly finished constructing my liquid healer nanobot tank. And all I need are a few remaining parts that you can easily find in a squadron. Break one down for me and I can finish my tank and heal some of your injured officers. What do you say, my good man? I don't have a broken... all my squadrons are pre-broken. Sorry, but we need all the squadrons that are best right now. Well, it never hurts to ask. Still, I can't help but feel somewhat insulted. Tough luck, buddy. All of my ships are already pre-broken. Okay. I can only get 2 commandos. Ugh. Risk predictive algorithm. Ooh. Makes all 50-50s 100% chance. Not terrible, but let's see what else I can... Okay, yeah, if I can put him down, that actually really helps a lot. Okay, these guys are literally the same thing. Should I just sell them? Because it's not really doing much. But
Okay. Alright, I think I am going to get that risk predictive algorithm, because as much as a weapon would be useful right now, Ooh, although, if I sell this one, I can get a stronger version. I think I'm going to do that, actually. Okay. Sell that one, buy that one, and... yeah, I'll buy that. I'll get a weapon later. That's really all they had for commandos, though? Just 2? Alright. Church ship! Well, luckily I'm very well prepared. Greetings, Admiral. For only a small donation to the church, I won't blow you up with my far superior battleship. All things considered, I think you'll find this most generous officer. No. I don't make donations to causes I don't believe in. You want my scrap, then come and get it. In fact, technically, you know, considering your whole thing is you're supposed to give it away, unless you're just not an actual believer, but yet. A scrap donation? I was only joking, Admiral. You Imperials are so serious. For the mix-up, please take a generous amount of my holy scrap instead, and safe travels to you and yours. That was only 35. I want to fight you now, come on! Okay. I forgot okay, the thing wasn't maxed out. Alright. Anyway. Aki battleship. Being that you're an Imperial, naturally you must end your existence. Alright. Yeah, you're gonna stay there. And the drones are gonna duke it out here. Not having weapons, though, sucks. I'm gonna need to get that weapon slot sooner rather than later. You can go over here in the meantime and see if you can capture that. They're gonna capture it, aren't they? Crap. Oh, wait. There we go. Alright. Crap. Where's my drone? There it is, okay. Okay. Now this drone, get out and capture this dang thing. Oh, there's another stealth one somewhere. Alright, you hang here in case he tries to gank. And we're gonna capture this artillery station. There he is. Keep going, just keep going. Oh god, I hate that. I hate that so much. Alright, we're just gonna... oh, I can get the cruise back out again. Okay, good. You go, just love tap their hull to death. Can I get it without break loose? Okay. Okay, it only does heat damage. I can take that. Finish their hull off. There we go. Okay. Alright, I got some scrap out of that, and I... ooh. Okay. I have literally just enough to afford the weapon thing, but I... oh. Well, I'm going into a fight, so... no, let's just get that weapon on. I'll get a bunch of scrap from this anyway. Oh, it only does heat to it? Ah, crap. Well, alright. Still. So the Tetsuo promoted a new underboss around here. Never before have you fought against someone so beautiful. I can assure you. Okay, I've never heard that battle cry before. Alright, let's go. Drone flat. Bender drive and teleport shockwave. Teleport uses an action nation. Cannot use regular move. Okay, interesting. Okay, you go here. Drones just go here and rush. Freaking stealth mode crap. There we go. Alright, just keep going then. Duke it out with him. Don't let him get stealth out. Alright, bring more out. Crap. Crap. Oh god, this sucks. Oh, alright. Oh, the asteroid field's eating all of it. Crap. Ugh. Oh, this heat damage sucks. Blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up, come on. Oh, God, this hurts. I'm not gonna move but locked. Oh, I didn't even scratch their hull. Oh, this is not good. Let's finish this guy off. That's all I need. Oh, it's gonna go after them, Archer. Wait. Okay. Crap. Yeah, Chaos might not have been a good choice for these guys. And I'm dead again. I'll do one more run and then I'll call it for the night. I'll go back to this one. They're still growing? I still have to... And again, I get nobody with fight. At all. Alright, okay. Ugh. Loose shipping container, sir. Let's check it out. We're in luck, sir. Nice haul of scrap. I was worried. I thought maybe all we'd find were a bunch of church books. It makes
makes sense. The prospect of encountering numerous books would frighten the captain. Okay. Lucky for you, you're an Imperial. Otherwise, we wouldn't be open to selling our beloved pirate treasure map. I'm missing that 50-50 thing already. We'll pay for the map. Hope you like bathing in riches, because that's exactly what you'll soon be doing. I put the location of the pirate treasure on our star map, sir. It'll show up if we reach the next sector before dying, which I'm 100% sure we will. I don't need that sass. I already feel bad about this. Aki satellite, sir, and I don't see an Aki battleship anywhere in sight. Sometimes dreams do come true. If we have a specialist officer, we might be able to extract some Neo-N from it. Caliban tells me there might be some Neo-N in this satellite. Think you can extract it for us? No one siphons Neo-N better than me. It'll be nice to steal from those gene mods. I said for Diogeo Ollie. It's done, sir. I extracted Neo-N from the satellite and scrapped it too. I think you'll be happy with the results. I am happy with the results. I'll take that. How much is it for? Yeah, I'll take that. Sir, an incoming message from the Phalanx ship. Admiral, take my word for it. Get as far away from this artist station as you can. Believe me. Artist station? Look, I knew Imperial artists were crazy, but this just takes the cake. So like I said, get as far away as you can. A rattled phalangist. Most unusual, Admiral. Let's risk it. Let's make contact with the station, Lieutenant. Scaring a channel. Thank the Omnis you're here. We didn't have much time. The Dadius non-performers are about to eat us. What did she just say? What are you talking about? Well, at first the shutdown inspired all of us here. The utter chaos and all that. Even the Neo-Sub-Pointillous were making important work. And you know how trivial their art is. Yeah, totally. But when all the Imperial art grants all dried up, that's when the post-meta cubists, well, started cannibalizing the others. It was the ultimate performance, they said. I thought she said the Dadaist non-performers were going to eat them. But then the Dadaist non-performers ate the post-meta cubists. They stole their idea, you see. It was the ultimate non-performance. I believe I'm starting to understand what the Phalangist was talking about. Then the Dadaists started eating everyone up. The post-meta cubists, the post-post-realists, even the neo-ultra-realists, as talentless as they are. Now we're the last ones left. We've barricaded ourselves in, Admiral, but we can't keep them out much longer. They're far too hungry. I'm begging you, Admiral, help us, please. What do you want to do about this station, Admiral? Lieutenant, I was told you're something of an art expert. We need a distraction to get these artists off the station. Can you help? I think so, Lieutenant Ozu. See if you can contact the Dadius non-performers. On it. Yeah, what is it? Kind of busy down here making non-art. I just wanted to inform you that the Emperor himself has commissioned your group for 10 non-paintings. For tomorrow. Tomorrow? Is that a problem? No, not at all. Oberon will weep when he sees the beauty of our non-paintings. That should keep them distracted for a while, sir. Good work, Lieutenant. Lean, send a squad to extract the artists. Right away. You heard the Admiral Maggots. Get in there. Thank you, Admiral. We're free. Thought for sure we were going to be eaten back there. Please take the scrap, a token of thanks, and we'll be sure to write many a poem in iambic pentameter about encouraging others to help you on your journey. Thanks, I guess? Alright, 61, scrap, and alert delayed. Nice. Wait, shoot, is there more? I think there might have been more in the sector itself. Oops. Sir, I'm picking up a weak distress transmission from that escape pod. If you're getting this, I need your help. My pod's engine is conked out and I'm on a high-velocity collision course with the ship eater. I don't have a pilot, unfortunately, so I think they're screwed. Which sucks, because it's a specialist and it's pretty good. How can we help you? Short, get me off this pod. Skilled pilot, if they use their thrusters precisely, could stabilize the rescue pod long enough to pull me out without getting pulled in by the gravitational field. Sir, if we can enhance our short-range tractor beam, we'd be able to pull the pod away from the singularity and towards our ship. But it'll require us using some scrap, and even then there's no guarantee it'll work. Well, all I got's the scrap, so here we go. Boost the beam, Bigelow. Let's see if we can pull this pod towards us. Of course, sir. I'll let you know when it's ready. Let's see. You gotta lose the 50-50. Beam's boosted and ready for activation, sir. Honestly, I'm not sure that beam has the chops to pull me in. Guess you don't have a good pilot, do you? Fire when ready, Bigelow. Tried to use a boosted beam, I'll give you that, but wasn't strong enough to pull me away from the ship eater. Soon I'll pass the point of no return. Farewell, Admiral. You tried to help me, at least. End of transmission, Admiral. Well. All I'm doing is losing scrap on this stuff. Alright, here we go. Pirate battleship ready to fire. Oh, crap, they're using drones. Do I have a fighter? I do not. What weapon are they using? Flat cannon. Okay. Annoying, but survivable. Okay, I don't have anything else. Okay. Oh crap! No! 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 Get off! And you go for their hull. Crap! They're gonna get it. That thing needs to die quick. It's still gonna hit me. Ow. It's hard too. Okay. You deal with the fighter. Scrap cannon. No! 9 scrap? No! Are you nuts? Oh, paused. Better haul with that. Almost have the other one. And you are getting destabilized. Okay. Can I get this fighter back out now? No? Okay. Come on. A little bit faster. Just a little bit. Okay, there we go. There we go. Probably. Defense turret wreckage. Neither of these look good. But it would cost quite a bit of scrap to get the upgrade in the first place. Screw it. I want to save my scrap for the shop so I can just get something.
flat cannon. Don't care that much for it, but... Alright, I'm getting a decent amount of scrap out of this at least. Ow. Probably gonna lose... Oh, okay. Yep, alright. Uh-oh. Oh boy, alright. That's 5 guys gone. Oof. Alright. Shop's next area, so... Oh boy. Pirate battleship, sir, with its radar off. Looks like we have the upper hand. No, we're just gonna ambush this thing. To your stations, crew. We have an edge over our enemy, and we're not gonna waste it. But what if these are nice pirates, sir? Nice pirates. You have to be the naivest radar officer I've ever worked with. And then the straw hats are like, what the heck? They're shooting at us! Okay, you are gonna go capture that, and you are gonna go out and deal with the drone. Oh, you're just, okay, that's a regular drone, actually, so you go here. You... I guess you can start there. I'm gonna hit their hull right off the bat. And then... Get you with... Ah, dang it. Can't believe I missed that. Alright, you go for that one. Go, 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 go. If anything, that artillery will probably finish it off on its own. There we go. Alright. Alright. Let's go smack him. Oh, it's not an artillery, it's a nanobot repair field. Okay. Drone that... Okay, definitely need to... Still only 2 commandos? Really? Alright. Fighter, cruiser, engine disruptor, core blaster, pierce laser, H-beam. Nah, none of that's quite useful there. Probably sell the flat cannon. Oh, I should probably buy some Neo-N. I'm very low on that. Okay. I was able to sell, which means... Expedition, you get filled out, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. I'll hold off for the rest of this. Oh, actually, hang on. Any specialists? No. Okay. Last spot. Sir, pirate guarding a fuel station. We're off at scanners. What do you want to do? Any advice here? I don't want to see any of our crew die, Admiral. I mean, that'd be terrible. Terrible beyond words. But if we can access our refueling station, we can replenish our tanks. Alright, yeah, let's ambush this guy too. So they can't see us? Good. We use that to our advantage. Then after we've taken them out, we fill up at that station. Now, let's get down to work. It's nice to not be the one ambushed this time. Alright. Okay, they've got fighter. Okay, you go here. You go here and keep going. You unload, and we'll have you ready. Okay. You go to meet him. And wait for... There you are. Hit him. There we go. Alright. Alright, hit him in the hull. This should be a pretty quick fight. Alright, and you... just camp here. This guy will finish it off. Also the anti-squadron defense. No. Oh. You don't happen to have fight in your thing, do you? Sir, we handled that pirate's defeat, but the station was damaged in the fight and its NEON leaked out. You won't be filling up here. Crap. That was worth it. Or worth a shot. Hey, she has fight. I'll take it. Patch squadron destroying DPS against non-patch units. I guess you can go here. You can be there to repair hull. Okay. Nothing else here. Alright. On to the next one. Church beacon appears damaged, sir. Fried from an electromagnetic storm by the looks of it. Easy scrap for the taking. Best kind there is. Alright. Any other upgrades I can get out of that? Probably the fuel one, which would be useful right about now. Okay. At least buy some extra stuff out of this one now, so... Imperial ship, you can help us. The shutdowns left our... Oh, this one again. Both of them end up being, you know what? You know what? No, we're not gonna get involved. Basically, if you give them troops, both sides want to try and use them to commit war crimes, so we're just gonna hold off. Okay, yeah, I don't have any more of that. Ooh. I'm surprised fight barely has any effect on it. Or engineering, for that matter. Interesting. Hack might be useful here. Hack and discretion, I think, are probably our best bet. Maybe flight? Or piloting, maybe. Oh, that immediately made a big difference. Alright. Fight's probably useful, but... You know what, at that low of it, I'll take it. Hey, immediately paid itself off. Ah. Dang. We missed out on the big payout, but... Still, decent amount of scrap. Okay. Anything worth getting out of the upgrades here? Not quite yet, no. Hardened hull would probably be useful, but... We'll hold off and... Anything good here? You seem to be pondering something, Admiral. Something about me. How does it feel for you to... die? Yes, I wasn't sure what to call it. Well, I don't feel pain. Only a profound sense of failure. As I think I've told you before, I believe my version of death is much better than yours. Try not to gloat, machine. I'm trying. But I just can't help it. How do you feel about Oberon? First of all, you might say that he is my maker. I thought Source and Builder Omnis made Omnis. They do. Or did. Yes. But Oberon used off-grid Omnis for Gehenna, tempered with them, and they, in turn, made me. Do you feel something for him? An emotion of some kind? You want to know if I view him as a father? Yes, I suppose I do. I do not. If you say so. There is no saying so. That's the way it is, Admiral. Not sure I believe you. Does it bother you to send clones out to be more or less slaughtered? My Rubicon is different. I do not perceive clones as being completely human. But, to be honest, I still have some internal resistance when I need to kill one of you. I need a very good reason to do it. It's somewhat reassuring to hear you say that. For example, you being too reassured, that could result in a lack of motivation and be such a reason. And that feeling of being reassured has vanished. I suppose we better get back to it. You mean trying to save what's left of humanity? Yeah, we better get back to that. Okay. Let's get our commandos at least back up over at 11. Ooh, yes, yes, gimme. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. So, I have two very potential useful ships. I can get either the Frigate Mark II Juggernaut, whose whole thing is that it is unable to be moved, or unable to be slowed down in any way, positive or negative, and when it reaches the enemy ship, it kamikazes and blows them up for 90 damage. Versus the cruiser, who as long as he's not being attacked, every 10 seconds does 13 damage to the ship, no matter where he is on the map. But I can only afford one, and I could only really put one out at a time anyway. Yeah, so if you missed it, Dragon, I have two choices. I can either take the really beefy, cannot be slowed down in any way, Juggernaut frigate, whose whole thing is that it can't be slowed down in any way, and then when it reaches the enemy ship, it explodes for basically an entire hull bar, and then goes back into the hangar before I can put it out again. Or the cruiser that, if I can put it down somewhere, every 10 seconds, so long as it doesn't move, it takes a shot. Okay, Juggernaut. Going for it. We'll try it out in the next fight. Okay, Starman. House Vicarelli beacon, sir, and it seems to have an old message stuck in it. House Vicarelli beacon. Not even a scrapper would scrap that. Well, let's hear it, Ozu. Right away, Admiral. Doesn't seem to be working, sir. Looks like it wasn't high quality to begin with. House Vicarelli. Truly the worst of the houses. Hey! That's quite a bit of fuel. Civilian ship, sir. Incoming message. An Imperial ship. What a relief. I'm stuck out here with no Neo-N. Mind if I borrow some so I can get out of here? Here, this should get you up and running again. Thanks, Admiral. You really saved my hide. Just so happens I'm hauling this battleship weapon here. I can't just give it to you, I'm sure you can understand. But I can offer it at a discount. What do you say? Sounds like a good deal to me. That's because it is, Admiral. Oh, pleasure doing business with you. Again, thanks for saving me, and enjoy your new weapon. Don't be a lemon, don't be a lemon, don't be a lemon. Yeah, there we go. Well, boss fight. Here we go. Oh shoot, I probably should have done a system upgrade first. Oh well. Sector boss battleship, sir. There's only one way to the next sector, Imperial, and it's through me. Alright, well, Juggernaut, you go here and make a straight line. Yeah, these guys with their teleporting shockwave drone. Alright. Go. Don't let anything stop you. No, don't. No, you don't. Shoot, firing. That's gone. God, that does a lot of damage, though. Damage over time, please finish this thing off. Okay, it's down. And this will take out at least one full bar of their hull. Oh god, that hurt. Stop doing that, please. I'll wait till that thing blows to hit him again. There we go. And second shot. And damage over time. It'll be a bit before I can get that other one back up, but I'll take it. I know there's another one kicking around. I'm waiting for it. There he is. Crap, this is gonna hurt. I was hoping I'd have him still up before he went down. Oh, this is gonna suck. Ow. It's a whole 13 more seconds before I can get that other one out. Alright. Frigate, get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay. Finish him off first, then this one. Meanwhile, do I have the Juggernaut back up? Not yet. But getting close, and that'll hurt. Let me see if I can get over there and finish him off before he gets back. Just love tap him a little bit and he's done. The downside of this thing is that it has a lot of health it has to fill before it's finished. No. Go away. Alright, I just need to hold out long enough to get my weapon shot off. Which means doing the Juggernaut cruiser for a second round is probably excessive. Man, I hope that I don't lose another layer of hull. There it goes. Alright, but I should at least last... Okay, he's dead. Gonna need to patch up in the next sector. How much can I afford on upgrades? Alright, I want at least 3, so that way I can have the Juggernaut and 2 other frigates. Alright. Okay, if we go this way, this way, this way, and this way, we can... Okay. The cryopod one, which I still don't have a pilot. Escape pod, sir. Transmitting a recorded message, sir. Hello. Hopefully yours is an Imperial ship. My humble civilian ship's being attacked by an Aki destroyer. Most likely we won't survive the battle. I put something in my ship's escape pod to make sure those mods don't get their paws on it. May the sector soon return to their former glory. Praise Oberon. And a transmission, sir. Hey, extra scrap and stuff. I'll take that. I'll hold off for the moment, but... Okay. Shop, what you got? Pirate ship, sir. Incoming message. Admiral, don't attack. At least not yet. I know it's going to be hard for you to believe me, for you to believe me. The whole Imperial pirate relationship's a pretty complicated one, I know, but I'm trying to mutiny on this ship. I got a favor to ask. If you can attack the ship, it would distract Captain Strobe and really help me and mine pull this thing off. Will you help me or not? Yeah, what the heck. I know I don't have the spy, so... There wasn't an actual fight? Okay. I'll go with scrap. Alrighty. Hey, I'll take it. Well, so long, Admiral. Who knows? Maybe we'll see you around sometime? Alright. Pirates are, you know, generally worthless, but that one was slightly less worthless. Okay, shop, what you got? Debris catapult, don't care. Debris... I should probably get... Not a one of y'all has fight! Why? Okay, or pilot for them. Crap, I don't actually know if I have anything. Yeah, I don't think I actually have anything that would help with. I'm just getting lemon after lemon on these shops. Alright. There we go. I'm hardening my hull a little bit so I don't take enough damage when they're hitting me in it again. Okay. Ooh, church ship. I bet my roast religious blowing up ships of sinners. Ah, crap. I am not well suited for this fight, actually. Oh, although they only have 70 hull. Or, well, 70 either way. Oh, wait, no. Okay, frigate versus frigate. I can deal. I'm in a church ship. Duh. Ow. Alright, fine. You want to play like that? We'll play like that. Forgot you can't slow me down, didn't you? Okay, you slowed them down, but that's... Alright, anyway. Let's just tap you with one of these. Right now. Now I get to play the game of, will this thing still be alive by the time the Juggernaut gets to it? Okay, probably, since they froze that other one. Nope. Keep going. I guess you kind of want to go surrender when a giant drill starts showing up right by your window. And... there we go. I got a cruiser out of it. Gotcha, dragon. Maybe I should have taken the scrap. Oh well. Fred's picking up a small encampment of men and women on that planet, sir. Incoming message. Greetings, Admiral. Our pilots temporarily camped on this wasteland planetoid looking for a noble Imperial cause to join. From the looks of your ship, we see you're one of us, but we know nothing of you nor your intentions. You have a moment, maybe you could explain the objective to you and your crew? And if we like what we hear, we'll join your ranks as a squadron. You have it backwards, pilot. It should be you pitching me. Clever as this angle is, Admiral, and wow, it is clever. I'm afraid it's you who must explain your intentions, not us. But I'll save us both sometimes. I can already tell we're not compatible. So long, Admiral. Try not to die out there. Alright. Y'all are the ones stranded on the planet, so... Scrapper, sir. Seems its hull's damaged. Easy fight if you want it. Incoming message.
Don't even think about it. My hull might be damaged, but I have Imperial slaves. Try anything and each and every one dies. Think I'm kidding? See so for yourself.
He means it, Admiral. Try anything and we'll all die. We've done this one before. Which is basically, it's like, oh, you know, I didn't even want to get into the slave trading business, but, you know, all my friends did it, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. An old message from this pirate beacon, sir. Attention all pirates. Pay your union fees before the first of the year. All pirates who don't will be pirated. Pirates have unions? Who knew? Alright, let's see what we got down here. Planetary defense turret wreckage. And none of my stuff is super useful for that. Let me see. Probably gonna need hack. See how this goes. Ow. Well, I already lost somebody. Good job. Ooh, plasma nuke. That actually could be useful, kinda. Yep. Lost two more, or one more. Lost three. Lost four. We lost all of the slaves that we just freed. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, I didn't get anything out of that because oh dear. Well, what the heck? It said I could complete that. Oh, cripes. That's a good sign. Civilian ship, sir. Incoming transmission. It's from a scrapper.
Give me some scrap or I blow the dirty radiation bomb on my ship and hurt yours. Don't think I won't do it.
Yeah. We're not paying you anything.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, I was just... I'm low on scrap, but that... Oh, crap. Oh, great! I've got 2 weakened officers now. Sir, Church battleship is hiding in that asteroid field. Is it CS Hawks? I don't believe so, sir. Those rocks, its visibility must be slim to none. It's making their life a little harder for the Church ship. I'm no meteorologist, sir, but I see an asteroid shower in their immediate forecast. Sir, it's done. Church has taken significant hull damage. We have a clear path to attack. Excellent. Let's do a little zealot hunting, shall we? I like the way you think, sir. Y'all back up, let him do his thing. Nope, alright, fine. Oh, I already lost one? Anyway, this should still finish off. Well, at least we got the first haul. There we go. Alright, in the meantime... Oh, I got drones, I forgot. I'm just gonna shoot. Keep going until they get. There we go. Okay, let's see. He's doing pretty well. I'm guessing sharp senses and sharp senses and whatever the heck that one's called. Persuasion. Okay, most of the persuasion. Just gotta make more than 60 back. Okay, well, we got another officer at least. Okay, we made back at least our investment. Okay, that went pretty well. Okay, what do you have? Just doubling up on scientist. Alright. Although, I will definitely take you to let me fire these more often. And, ooh. Put that in there, and this one I'll... Ooh, crap, maybe I shouldn't have done that now. We'll see what the next thing is. Okay. Oop. Pirate, sir. Hand over your ship or die in a ball of flame. I guess we're going to fight. Okay. Do I have any fighters? I do not. Okay. Well, see how this goes. Actually, no, you go here. Rusty, I'll go here. Okay. Alright, take him out. I'll hold off on that because this will knock out their first layer of hull. So we're gonna bring in drones and fighters. Have a cruiser here then. And let's hit all of y'all. Let's hurt a little bit. then bring him to the hull, and then get another frigate out here. They're bringing a crap ton of troops out here, though. Why are they spawning them so quickly? Ow. Alright, lost another layer of hull. Hooray me. Just finish him off. And God, they just keep bringing people in. Very annoying. Are they healing their hull? Crap, I didn't mean to actually bring him out. Whatever. Is it the holdout? No, it's just a cruiser. It's not gonna go well. Am I gonna die in here? Really? I'm gonna maybe not die, but man, this is gonna be costly to fix. Maybe I will die here. Good lord. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. No, I'm done for tonight. Cripes. I'm half tempted to at least, for this particular chapter, since we've gone through it 3 times already, try a couple times while off screen and get up to the final boss and then do that so we get the story bits before next time comes around. Because, yeah, I don't imagine y'all want to see me go through this sector again. So, yeah, I think come next Tuesday, I'll get some of this stuff done before it goes until I'm actually at the last sector to fight it, and then we'll see what Sector 4 does. Well, sorry for such a uneventful stream, but come Friday we'll continue with K again without interruptions like last time. And we'll see what we can do from here. Have a good night, everybody. But before I go off, Dragon's Dust will be doing hidden object games tomorrow, so maybe check that out. Have a good night, everybody. Track the finger. Come on, there we go.